My name is Sam van Hoorwegen. I'm a student from International Business Management at Artevelde University College in Ghent. And I got the assignment to create an instructional video about me talking about a subject that I chose that had to do with eSkills Plus, or that had to do with the IBM course in general. Um, After long search, I decided to do my video about the sustainability in businesses. And why did I do this? Because sustainability interests me. I think it's an important part of the business society, the business life nowadays. That will even grow more important in the future. Um, so I thought it would have been a nice subject to do my video about. So let's start. First of all, what is sustainability? Sustainability in businesses focuses on two main areas. The first area is the effect a business the actions of a business have on the environment. And what do I mean with this? For example, do the business practices pollute the environment? Do they dump their waste? Um, do they pollute the oceans? Something about deforestation, all elements like that. And on the other hand, like, do they do good things for the environment? Do they try and help to save it? Do they try to help save animals and so on? And the second area is the effect it has on society. For example, let's say, is there gender equality on the work floor, or is that a problem? Child labor, education, all elements like that are worked on the effect on society. So every business should have a sustainable business strategy. Why do they need to have this? First of all, because having a sustainable business strategy has a positive impact on your business. It gets you more investors. It's in general just good for the company, for its plan. I'll talk about the investors more on the next slide. And the fact that if you don't have a sustainable business strategy, you'll get a lot of issues. For example, environmental degradation, social injustice, inequality. All of this happens if a business doesn't have a sustainable business strategy. So why is sustainability so important? So the biggest part of sustainability is obviously the global challenges over around the whole globe. People are trying to do the same thing, help save the environment, help society get better, and so on. That's the most important part of the sustainability. But besides that, it's also important for a business to have sustainability and a sustainability plan, because actually it drives business success. What does this mean? For example, investors nowadays, they will look at your ethical impact, your carbon footprint. They will look at how you are doing on the sustainability scale before they invest, and it is proven that they look at the scale, they look on how you're doing, and they mostly invest in the companies who are doing good on this scale. And then finally, I wanted to talk about the SDGs. What are the SDGs? SDGs stand for Sustainable Development Goal, and there's 17 Sustainable Development Goals around. These goals are actually a worldwide common goal for everyone, because with these goals we want to achieve a better and sustainable future. These goals are meant to be achieved by 2030. Everybody's working on them, and a few examples of these goals are, let's say, no poverty, good education, no pollution of the sea, good clean drinking water, gender equality, and so on. So everybody is working on these goals by 2030 to have a better world. Thank you for your attention. I hope you learned something more. There's a lot of extra information about sustainability, but I had to keep the instructional video short, so I just gave the general information. Thank you again for your attention.